Hey, Phil here. Thanks for watching. So, I've been making a lot of Strat guitars with the honeycomb design, and I decided I'd try a different body shape and I'd also try a different design. So, instead of a Stratocaster, I've got a Telecaster. Instead of a honeycomb, I have a spiderweb design. This will look a lot better when it's one solid color, but you get the idea. I had used two machines to make these. One machine made these two pieces. These took the longest to make. And then the other machine did the other ones. And it was trucking right along. Got it in 6 pieces. No split down the middle, no seam, so I won't run into any problems with the neck or with the bridge. And I got the last piece. This one right here is the last piece. I had just pulled out a bunch of random filaments, just lined them up one after the other for each piece, because I don't have enough of any one color to do the whole guitar. And I didn't look very close at the label because I don't know if you can see. You got to catch it in the light just right. There it is. See where the color differentiates on this light? See how it's darker there, lighter there on the light blue? Got a big old crack in it. The reason it has a big old crack is because I didn't read the label to see that this filament was not PLA Plus, which I've used for all the other guitars, but regular PLA. And the difference between PLA and PLA Plus is that PLA Plus is stronger. And when I put these together, I use a mallet. I just pound them on in, and I did that for every other piece, no problem. Did it for this one, big crack. So I got to use a mallet again to pound it out, and I'll reprint it in PLA Plus. But it's a process. I learned, pay closer attention to the filament. I've got this little shelving unit, and at one time I had it organized where all the PLA Plus is on this shelf and all the PLA is on that shelf. But you know how life is. You start grabbing one roll, putting another one back, and somehow it got put in the wrong place, and I didn't check. So it's my own fault. Anyway, I have a donor guitar for it. I mentioned in a previous video that I like to get Squiers because the necks fit the fender bodies, and I discovered that that's not the case everywhere because I bought a Yamaha and I was going to put on one of my bodies, and nothing fit. The neck didn't want to fit, the pickguard didn't want to fit, so I ended up just taking that guitar and flipping it, clean it up. Anyway, but the donor guitar is this pretty little Squier, and I gotta tell you, it's almost a shame to tear this thing apart because I just really like it, man. I like the color. I dig the fact that it's a little bit beat up. I even like the crooked Hank Williams Sr. sticker. I showed this guitar to my daughter-in-law because she had asked to see what I was working on, and she said that guitar's too pretty to tear up and to put the parts on a different guitar, and she's right, but I'm going to do it anyway. But it's not going to stay that way. I'm just going to do it long enough to test the body to make sure that my design works, and then I'm going to put that right back together because it's just fine the way it is. So anyway, this video's tip: check your filament type. This is Phil. Have a great night.